Right, we're having a bit of a sort now. So, if you remember, we put some food in the garage where we had a little mouse. So, we've moved a lot of the food. So, we're starting to stockpile now because, like a lot of you say, oh, it's cold. Let me know it's bright red. Yeah, so we're starting our stockpiling now, starting to prep, ready for the winters and stuff, and sort of long life here. Our little shop. So Victoria's really happy with her little things. So yeah, we've got a freezer full, well, two freezer fulls. But yeah, we're starting to buy in bulk now, like tins of tomatoes, things like that, tins of beans. Who said you couldn't get beans here? Loads. Yeah, sauces are very expensive. We only get a couple. So this is the whole point, tins. And then we're buying fresh as well to basically, that's the next go. Once we've got a kitchen, we're going to start batching up and making, sauces and stuff like that, and then freeze everything. So a bit easier, but yeah, the drinks in and the whiskey is crazy pass over it. I mean, this Captain Fred, 700. I mean, in the UK, I think it's like 10.50 in Aldi, £3.55. Whiskey, average about a £5 a bottle. Have to treat myself to some better stuff. These are like, I don't know, silly money. They're like, I think these were, for this pack of 12 was 6.40 in the offer. So half that is probably £2.50. I bought a full pack of these. There was six. What have we got? So we got 6, 12, yeah, 24. I think they was like £8, less than that even. Yeah, it's crazy money here. Eight big bottles, the same size as these. I think they're 800ml bottles. What were they? They were something ridiculous as well. There was 9 lev, so about £3.50. So stocking up. But yeah, some things are expensive here. I'm gonna, it's like tomatoes are not that expensive. They're quite expensive. But yeah, sauces, you're paying like it's about £2.50 for a little one. So yeah, you have to sort of make your own. So we're starting to get coconut milk in. But yeah, gives you an insight into Bulgaria. Bit of stuff. Can't get it over here, so we're ordering in bulk. Cornflour starch. We're looking if we found some now. This is what you get here for making up, thickening up and making our own gravies. So yeah. Sauces you can get. You can't get brown sauce. That's anything I haven't found yet. Peanut butter we found. I normally have brown sugar. Mustards, loads. We found mustard sauce everywhere. Salad cream. That's the first time I saw that one. But yeah, they do a lot of these pods. These pods are actually cheaper than in England. Coffee's quite expensive. Pastas are still fairly cheap. Vinegar, it's a hard one, so we're going to try these. These are like wine vinegars. So yeah, sacks of onions we get local. Sacks of potatoes. Yeah, eventually this room's going to be, in the new year, get it all painted, cleaned out, and then we're going to start prepping sort of more properly in here. We just chucked it down today because we've had a mouse attack. So yeah, things like water as well. We're starting to get the big bottles of water. I'm going to store, just also. I mean, I've got my kit as well. To get fresh water from anywhere, and we've got our filtration system which we use, our Berkey, which has been brilliant, not been ill once. So yeah, can't wait to get back into like proper prepping, start doing some like canning and all that sort of thing eventually. But yeah, at the moment we're just sort of buying anything what's on offer. We're buying it in bulk. I'm going to go to Metro again, which is like a big cash and carry type place. So the more you buy, the cheaper it gets. So that's when it works out cheap. That's where we got our cheese from. But yeah, you know what to do with this, but because it's such a cool room, and like I say, it used to be the wine cellar. Get it all cleaned up, and she should be all right. Going to get these barrels out, cleaned up, sanded, polished, and use them as our tables. Got 3 of them. Okay, still different sizes, and then just store all our tools and bits in here. More expensive stuff because this is really secure. It's like Fort Knox down here, and it's built into the floor of the house, of the land. So the land's about there. So we're deep, so it keeps it a nice cellar. So maybe once I can get it really clean and get all the ceilings painted, maybe even start my own cheese. Who knows? But yeah, dog food's not too bad. Dogs are taking all right to it. They do all these big cans, but they're about £3, £3 something. Not £3, 3 lev something, 3 lev 60. But we get like 2 days out of one of them, and we give them a bit of biscuits. So yeah, that's working out cheaper than the UK. But yeah, food is quite pricey here, you know, like a lot of people have said. So you just have to sort of shop around, basically. So we went to big town near us. It was about 50-minute drive, and yeah, we did 4 supermarkets. So we found Life there. There's a Life place supermarket, it's called. It's quite a posh one. But when we found there, that's where we found where all the cheese are. So, oh, my back's going. So yeah, I got another 10 of them. Not the big ones. There was more like the cathedrals and stuff like that. So we just stock up when you find them. And we found a halloumi, which is what the wife's been looking for. It's the only shop we found a halloumi. So yeah, that we know now where to get the cheese from. Tea Market's good for meats and stuff like that. So we do Tea Market first, then Lidl's, then that one. But then it's weird because there's like a little corner shop just near Lidl's, which does your wine, your drinks even cheaper. So yeah, this is all about you need to shop around, know where things are cheaper. And then hopefully, you know, you can stock up. But yes, food's expensive, but you just got to remember all your bills and your running costs are so much cheaper. So we've got a big electrical bill to come, so it's going to be 2 months because they forgot to do it. So we've got to wait until the end of this month, and then we're going to get a bill. Now, it might be a bit inflated as well because it won't be 100% what we've used because it's done through Bulgaria Direct yet until we've signed the papers over and paid for the house off in the new year. We're just waiting for my residency because I can't legally own a house yet until I'm resident. So, and as I'm paying for it and everything, it's all got to be legit. So we could do it in the wife's name, but we want to do it in joint. So the house is on joint paperwork in case I die. So yeah, there'll be a little bit extra because they just do one combined bill to their company. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to that one because we've had a lot of power tools. But yeah, eventually, I mean, most people have said 50 quid a month, heavy sort of use, so that's about normal here. And depending on how well you sort of use, but we're going to go solar eventually anyway. Right. Time to get some food. Oh, my pack. Been 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I can't find a chiropractor. It's just a trapped nerve. It's doing me head in now. Right. Off we go. Oh, another great day. So I've just fitted the little oven. She's rolling away. I'm just doing a smoke test. Been able to jiggle around on the tiles, get a level, little coal bucket. But yeah, she's going. She's got some heat on her. Wow. So we've got a nice big oven in there. Nice big cast iron. So these are like like the English Argers. But the idea was we wanted it in there. but it's just too wide and it's too much pipe work to go around because we've got to go round and in. But we thought we'll put it in the front room because most of the year you can just put some plants or whatever on it, settees over here, but in the winter it's our little off-grid, so we can run this on wood and coal, and if we have power cuts we're sorted. The whole point of this whole here is I know we've got electric and we're having aircon and everything else, is the idea is we want like backups for backups. So even after this we've got gas as well, so we've got a refillable gas bottle, gas heater, we're going to get a gas cooker, and the gas cooker is going to go outside in the new, when we build it in the spring, the outdoor kitchen. So we've got backups, and then eventually we can slowly switch off the electric and go on to solar, and try and be as off-grid as we can. I've got loads of source of wood to come. So a friend of mine lives on the next street. He's got a house what needs total renovation. He's already said that he's going to mark all the trees when he comes over, chop them down. So I'm going to get myself a log splitter and sit chopping wood and get loads of free wood as well. So yeah, nice and toasty from here already. So yeah, we've had a right game trying to match, and these corner ones just don't bend 90 degrees. It's got a kink, but what I'm hoping when it's hot I can bend it and twist it and get it, manipulate it. But yeah, there we go. That was how much? 300 and something quid. Something like that. I can't remember now. But yeah, about 300. Good morning, 5th of January. Look at that. You ain't got that in the UK. Sweating already, and it's only gone 10. So we're working out what the hell to do with landscaping. So as you know, we've got this big area here. One option was to try and get permission to remove a tree, but it's a walnut, so that's not looking good. And chop the end off and have this as a parking. But we're thinking now, because this is the most levelest, board all this round with some nice wood fencing on top of that, and put a long swimming pool in here, because Victoria wants, if we're going to get a swimming pool, she wants a big one she can swim in, or else it's not worth it. So that's what we're doing, at least it'll keep fit. So we're going to redesign this whole area. This has got to stay. But I think we're going to try and get it decked. It's one of the best ways, or in Tex. They're about 750 quid over here for a massive 5.49 metre long one. So she's big. Probably have to remove these posts. But yeah, at the other end, we're going to build a dog run. So the problem we have is the pest dogs. And there's loads of them. Keep coming onto the land, so that needs big fencing. But we're going to think, when we're, because times when we go out for the day, we have to rush back for the dogs. So if we have like a dog kennel and dog run, a real nice one, the whole length of the back of the house, we can leave them in there, and then they can come out, we do what they want, have a little heating, and then come back in at night. So that's the next project on the end. So I'll show you around there in a minute. So our plan is to chop all this lot back, get rid of all this lot. You don't see any of this, there's no benefit to the house. So we're going to fence it off at the gate there, clear all this out, put some nice new fence along there, and like a nice little roof. And this is going to be like the dog's room. So we can let them in here. It's a little bit shaded when you get the trees out in the summer. Hopefully it's a bit more shaded. And yeah, then do something with this, like I was saying, swimming pool or something. Yeah, so many ideas, just looking at Pinterest at the minute. But this is a good 8 foot wide. But like have two nice, well, one big kennel at the end. Put some heating in just for the winter. Just put some like underground, underfloor heat mat or something. And it's just for the daytime. Oh, pigs are out. Mr. Pig, can you see him? He's out in the next door's property. You just can't. Here he comes. Hey, yo, yo. Love it. Another job on my list is all this lot. I'm going to get shifted. Hey, yo, yo. What's up? What's up? You haven't been for the chop. He's a friendly. She. Hey, yeah. What matter? Oh, gee, you're a friendly one, aren't you? You. Ain't got any food for you, unfortunately. No. Gorgeous. Got you. Right, back to work. I'm just slowly doing jobs. Trying to move some tyres. There's some old tyres down here. Got to do a tip run. We got my friend round. Hey, Mrs. Big. Hey, you. How you doing? How you doing? Hey. Woof, woof. It's my new dog, isn't it? Welcome to Bulgaria. No lamb chops for you yet, is there, love? No. That's it. You go foraging. Find me some truffles. I love it here. It's great. Still loads of work to do. Bloody hell. I need a landscaper. It's never ending. But it'll get done. Well, at last we have a kitchen. Whew, it's been a mad couple of days, I tell you. So, got help. Got a local guy to come in and help me do the cupboard to build it. To do the roof ones, because obviously my back's still bad. And after 5 hours I said rip them all off. He went, and within an hour I'd fixed it all. He couldn't get them level at all. So yeah, I fixed it all. Something had been up there, but we got it done. So we got moved in last night. We've just finally had our first meal in here. So I'll spin you around. Front room still, obviously we're just finishing off. I've still got a bit of trim to do. But yeah, just packing away in here, ready. But we have like a little dining table here, little IKEA one that folds up. Brilliant, and we just sit either side. So yeah, there we go. A proper kitchen. It's awesome. And these things are amazing. This is a monstrous thing. It's huge. This is what they all have in Bulgaria. So it was either we went for something like that, or we waste space, because obviously it's a small kitchen and we have to put a cooker there, and then you lose some cupboard space. But yeah, look how straight they are now. Jesus, you'd have sort of seen them. He had them coming out. Literally must have, well, it's cupboard, there you go, there's the mark. That's how far that cupboard was. And he had packers and everything. I don't know what happened. But yeah, nice and straight. And it sits on there. I mean, we've got loads of little things. I've got to buy a new door because I drilled the wrong hole. But you've got like another piece to buy for here. We're going to get another piece of this. This is going to go down there. Little bits of trim. I've got all the special trim to go right round, but I'm missing a corner. So we've got to have that ordered and just finish off up here. So yeah, we're just like, we've got shelves and stuff. We're going to put like spice racks and all sorts of bits on here. This is all getting measured up tomorrow. They're coming out to get all this PVC. That's going to look lovely. But yeah, we have a kitchen. Oh, it's great. It's lovely. That's a big improvement now. So this weekend we're going to be moving back into this building. So we're just going to get the put in here and then open it all up. And yeah, we're just starting. We're going to get the books out and start doing it tomorrow. Get all this tidied up. We've got all these little trays. These are all with another IKEA trip. We've got all these to go up. So still loads to do. We've got a shower room to do. I've got a new rainforest shower unit. Now I've bought the tile drills, I can fit that. Yeah, this week it'll be finished. And then we're starting on house 2. So that's just more decorating really. It's a fairly straightforward over there. Well, I hope so. But yeah, it feels nice to be actually in here and it's roasted. Right. Catch you later. Today's job, well I say today, the next month, is to restore these windows. But I only have to restore the outside because this is all getting cut out here, all that's going, all the centres are going. And then we're having PVC new ones built behind. The reason do it this way is because these are renowned for all the concrete and cement just crumbling away. So yeah, it's not the best way, and I'm not telling you how to do it. There's a lot of people have done it, but yeah, I've got to restore the windows. So a friend of ours, she's had them done, and it looks all right. So we're going to stain them all up, same colours as well. So I've got to restore it. It's weird, it's called Impregnator, of all things. So yeah, starting on window 1. So lucky enough I don't have to do anything there. It's just literally the frame, as you can see, the cracks and stuff. But all this is all going to get fixed. Same as that one, because that's all having redone. It's going to be a lot of work and he's doing to that one, and same with that one. So yeah, he came round yesterday to measure this one up, because that's going to be, we're having because our fridge lives in here, we're having a full panelled here and sliding door, and then inside is just going to have a fly door, mosquito net, because the thing is, in this area you do have a mosquito season, unfortunately, because of the water. So we're getting prepared. So yeah, that's keeping as it is because it's solid metal. And I'm just going to paint that up. But yeah, if you're any good at rendering, come and help me. I've got loads of rendering to do and all the house to paint. So yeah, here we go. Let's get back to it. Back's getting a little bit better. But just got to keep cracking on. Bit of an update. So got them all sanded. Now I've realised there's a bit of a lip, so I'm going to have to cut the lip out, and we're going to chop the middle out now. I'll do that. So we got lucky enough for double glazed, so we're going to leave the indoor windows in, then it don't make a mess in the other side. So I'm going to have a fun day today, but then it'll be a nice beautiful pine frame ready for the window to go behind it. And yes, we know we should take the whole lot out and do it professionally and stuff like that. The problem is with these houses, like I was saying, look, so you got all the cracks up here, all the render will just fall out, and it's just a quote on to do all the windows, and it was just like, it's more than the windows. So we thought that they'll do this way. A lot of people have done it this way. Still looks lovely. And gives it a nice effect because we're going to be painting it all as well. So yeah, should look all right when it's finished. Trust me. I've seen other people do it, but the other friends, hers is done in white and in white frames and stuff like that. But we're going this dark oak, so yeah, should look all right. The pine's good, so I'm just going to fill a few holes, stain it, varnish it, and then we're going to just try and colour match it to the windows. So it's just like I say, it's just a cheaper way. There's money we can save, we can get other things done, because I'm having all the roof's got to be redone. There's a lot of work up there. I'm going to reclad it all, put new gutter in and all sorts on it, so should look good this year. Nice when we get all the windows in. Can't wait. There we go. It's about one coat on, still not the right colour, so but yeah, we got a wood impregnator. We use that one, but we think we need that colour. So these were sort of suggested to us because the windows are so dry. It helps protect the wood, and it helps with that, you know, woodworm and stuff like that. So yeah, one window done. Oh, I've just got the inside to do. I think it's gonna be one a day. So get finished off here, put the windows back in. So that bit's going to get chopped out, but we can't do that yet because we need the windows on. So we're going to get some paint tomorrow. Hopefully we'll try and colour match, but it's a bit too mahogany. Really, we want dark oak. So we'll wait until it dries. I hear it's cold in the UK. I'm in t-shirt. And it's about 15 degrees today. I'm in alright, so I've been doing the windows. Have fun. Right, little road trip. We're off to Vratsa again. Fortunately not for my residency, which would be nice. But yeah, we've got the dog. She's still in a bad way, bless her. So since even UK, we spent thousands on her. She's got a UTI problem. Antibiotics just don't work on her, they make her worse, and she's passing blood, and yeah, she's finding herself. She just squats continuously and bleeds a lot. So it's the lining of her bladder. So hopefully we can get some results today. Back at it again in this horrible cold weather. Feel for you lot in the UK. You know, we're like 18 here. This is winter. Anyway, enough of the jokes, because I know you're all in minuses, big minuses, so most of it. So yeah, window number 2. This frame's done. Now again with this impregnator. Penetrates wood. So this kills woodworm and bits and crap. Base coat anyway, like a clear base coat, and then helps protect the wood, put a bit of moisture back in it, and then we've got some new darker varnish to put on, but we're probably going to paint anyway, but we're doing the varnish as we got it. So yeah, sweaty day, but we've got to do as much as we can. We've got the next couple of days are not very good. Dust. So yeah, do what we can quickly, because the windows are sat ready to be fitted. It's not supposed to be for another month, but he says no, I've got them all done. So yeah, we've got now, so like I was saying before, we're having all windows done, all these sliding doors. This one, he came round, did this one. We agreed on a price in the end. So yeah, that lot worked out 2,800. That's 7 windows, a sliding door, patio one over there in aluminium, another one behind, and there's going to be in aluminium with a sliding door and a covered area there because we've got the fridge there, and that includes fly nets, doors, mesh on all of it as well. So we have like a little extra door because this will slide, and there'll be like a fly door, and you can open and shut, all in the same colour, same over here. All the windows will have them. What it is, you can just unhook them, so they'll come on like little hooks, and you just hook them on these windows and the outside. Yeah, because when we moved in, it was just mesh. They just had, what do they call it? netting just stapled to it. So yeah, it should look a lot more better. My downside with this area and anywhere along the Danube and water in Bulgaria is mosquitoes, but I get eaten alive in the UK, so they've had it bad a few times here, but fit for all the views. So maybe we've been told, because we're quite high up here in the hills, it is bad, so we're preparing. And if not, we'll just go inland. We'll go and get B&B for a few weeks. Right, gonna get some dinner. It's new toy day. So we've got a log splitter. Take all the casing off. It's like one of them. It's gonna help get through the trunks. Good morning. You meet me on new toy day. So, my back's still playing up. So this is one reason why I bought this toy. Because I'm still in agony. It's been like 2 months now. So yeah, I've got a log splitter. It's a 5-ton hydraulic press one. These are what they are out here. They're about 230 quid. This one. This one's only got a 1500 watt motor, which I thought might be better because in the shed here the wiring's not very strong. It's not very thick. So I didn't want a big 2000 watt, but it powers it. I mean, it just splits these. I need to set up my little camera on a tripod, then you can see it. But people are saying, oh, why don't you chop it? It's cost me back. And I inherited a whole shed full of all these old big lumps and trunks I'm going to chop up. That's probably paid for half of it. By the time I've chopped through there, I've been chopping a few this morning. And I've got all outside to do, all my back. So yeah, I'll have to set up and then you can just see it in action. It's like, just goes through it like butter. So yeah, it's just making things easier and life easier. So the store I get when I get the delivery, there's quite big chunks, and I need smaller pieces for the other, the oven, because it's got a smaller, fire entrance than the other one. So obviously it needs a little bit smaller and they can fit in better. So I've still got to just put this on, and it does have a big cage, but the problem is with a big cage, it doesn't really, as you can see there, you can't really, it's all right for little round pieces, but I need to put on big awkward shaped trunks. Loads of trees to still cut, so yeah, I'll see if I can just set you up somewhere and then I'll record it. I think I got you somewhere. So we'll put these silver bits on, and I'm going to raise it a little bit higher as well. Yeah, as simple as that. How cool. Obviously not bent down. I only put in here last night. Oh. Yeah, well impressed. So yeah, it's going to bulk up the wood store so much, and like I said, I've got loads more trees to chop. Going to find something to stand it on, also a bit more at height level, and then start tackling these when my back's a bit better. But yeah, so I mean, like that one, I mean, it's just, that's 2 big ones. There's hours of burning already there. There's like these big ones that just don't fit in. So awkward shaped ones, like you see there, big awkward ones, a few more bigger ones. So yeah, stick piles. So that's the beauty. I can get this, some of this wood's good for making sticks with as well. So here we go, life in Bulgaria. So getting all the toys, I do fancy one of these tractors, the little rotavators with the trailers. I love them. went to Oriakovo the other day, and as we was driving, I thought it was quite slow. This one must be supercharged or something. It's ridiculous. There was on a really steep hill, 6 of them in it, and it was just tearing up. It was like, bloody hell. So there is a deal on at Plevin. It's there are 1,000 lev each for the trailer and the rotavator, but I need to check. It's about 850. But the thing is, here you can, the road legal. You don't need licenses and stuff out with them, so even kids can use them. So, and where we are, we're right in the hills. There's no roads here. It's just dirt tracks as well. So the kids, when they come, could take the stuff down to the bins. We can go and collect wood because my mate lives opposite, around the corner. He wants me to chop a load of wood. Hence why I'm getting this. And when I get it, chop it, split it when it's wet, and then store it ready for next year. So by next year, I'm hoping that's paid for itself. So with the amount of wood and stuff I can get hold of around here, I've still got a load of big trees to chop. I've got 3 big quince trees to chop. So yeah, slowly getting there. Just wish my back would pack. So hopefully the guy I went to before, he's back today. I think it's the 13th. Yeah, it's tomorrow he's back. 13th today. So we've got some English coming to visit Ostrov. So they bought houses. This guy, Jonathan Mayon, his brother and his dad. I think his dad's trying to buy a place here. But yeah, so many people moving to this area now. It's crazy. So yeah, just an update around here. Nothing's really going. I mean, this has all got to go to the tip with this lot. I'm going to burn a lot of this off, burn this lot off. Like I said, I've got wood all down here, wood all here to chop, but this has got to be, I've got to flatten this area out so people can park. Still had no notification about chopping that tree from the mayor, so there's plenty of logs there. We're desperately trying to find out who owns this place opposite because we want to try and buy it. But yeah, we've still got this problem with this opening here. It's too small for big trucks. But yeah, this is eventually our parking area, and possibly move these trees as well so we can go further back. But if I can make like a level here, maybe like a wall. I think we're unrealistic to get down in here. It's too soft. I think we're just going to clear it all up so it's manageable. Who knows, put a football. Don't know really what to do with it. But we'll try and level it out as much as we can. And at the other problem, we've got sewage problems, which is fun at the moment. So yeah, toilet's not flushing, and we're just switch this off. Well, it's flushing, but it ain't going. We found the big sewage tanks, but yeah, I've pulled out no end of all the roots, so might have to remove the toilet today. There's my big tank. That's now all clear to there. Oh, and yeah, now I'm having to go up. We broke that when we was doing it, but we're fixing them all up. Drilled some little eye holes, pulling out loads of crap. You can see all these roots are just going into it. But somewhere there's a blockage. That one looks like it's dormant because that was packed that whole length. So that's not being used. And we've been here a couple of months and it's been flushing. So that's perfect and clear. That's clear now. So that's clear up to there. So somewhere I might have to remove the toilet and go down. The joys.